Taylor Swift is a Guinness World Records icon. The Eras Tour, well, that's gone on to become the first concert to rake in over $2 billion. It's a bit mad.
We officially have a legitimate rumor about Taylor Swift 12. Music magazine Hits Daily Double reports reliable music sales data in the United States before Billboard reports it.
Here in this paragraph, it says, what's more, seismic rumblings of a new Taylor set keep the Republic team as aggressive as ever, because they were talking about Republic Records.
So Taylor is breaking so many records that even the Guinness World Record had to give her props. Check out that and more Taylor-related news in this video.
Taylor Swift is a Guinness World Records icon. She's dropped 14 US #1 albums, 13 UK #1 albums, 260 Billboard songs, and she's still seismically active. Get it? And she's become the first act to occupy the entire top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. The Eras Tour, well, that's gone on to become the first concert to rake in over $2 billion. It's a bit mad. And Tay-Tay's not just breaking records, she's rewriting the whole music playbook. This is the era of Taylor Swift, and we are just living in it. That's why
the Kingdom of Sweden had to issue a footnote to their GDP data the quarter that Taylor Swift did a concert in Stockholm, explaining just how much of the price and growth that quarter was attributable to Ms. Swift's concert.
We officially have a legitimate rumor about Taylor Swift 12. Music magazine Hits Daily Double reports reliable music sales data in the United States before Billboard reports it. Typically, their sales data and Billboard sales data is accurate within a few percentage points of one another, so this is a very legitimate source. The magazine also reports news within the music industry and very occasionally reliable rumors. That is why it is so interesting that they are currently reporting rumblings of a new Taylor Swift album. This is the exact quote from the article that came out today. What's more, seismic rumblings of a new Taylor set keep the Republic team as aggressive as ever. Obviously, this is pretty vague. We're not getting an exact timeline here, but this means that something is likely coming soon. This, coupled with several other insiders who have said that Taylor Swift is likely to announce a new album in September, makes me think that we are actually pretty close to Taylor Swift 12. Obviously, it is impossible to know exactly when we are going to get this, but now that the Taylor's Version project is wrapped up, we know that her sights are on the future. And she has been so productive the last few years, it would not surprise me at all if we have a new album come out during her typical album release cycle, which usually means a single around August and September and an album around October and November. Before Lover, this was like the eternal norm for Taylor Swift albums. All in all, this actually seems extremely legitimate and likely to me. If there is a new Taylor Swift album coming this fall, what do you want it to sound like? Personally, I could see it going one of a few ways. I could see a rock album, I could see her going back to country. I would personally love to see her do a full-on dance record. Like, think actual club music, this is what you came for type songs. Do you think new music is coming, and what do you want it to sound like?
I think we just got some more evidence that TS12 is coming sooner than we think. Taylor Swift Update shared this, but according to Hits Daily Double, Taylor Swift has something in the works. Now, from what I've seen around Twitter in our little Swiftie circles, is that this is a good source and that they have been known to be a good source in the past. Now, again, take this all with a grain of salt because it could be incorrect, but from what I've heard, they are a good source. The article is on hitsdailydouble.com and it's called Near Truths That Biz Buzz, which was released today. And in the article, they're talking about various artists, but here in this paragraph, it says, what's more, seismic rumblings of a new Taylor set keep the Republic team as aggressive as ever, because they were talking about Republic Records. But according to them, there are seismic rumblings. Seismic. Now, I reported on this was back in April, but back in April, a video was released, and it was saying that according to Universal Music, Eric Arvinder, who is a Swedish conductor and producer, has been working on TS12 since the beginning of the year. And that was from this video, which I think may have been taken down, but I can't remember. And in the video, the man mentions, yeah, let's get the Taylor Swift record, and then we hopped on to Kenna Leone or whatever that was. But this means that if this was about TS12, then there's going to be like some symphony stuff in it, which is really cool. Now, I don't know if they mean like a Taylor Swift song, but why would she be making a single if she's not having an album, right? So, again, this is all for speculation. Nothing has been released, but this is exciting nonetheless.
All right, you're a big Taylor Swift fan.
Huge.
As are we. What album is her song Superman on, and what year did it come out?
Oh my gosh. Okay, follow-up question. Is this a bonus track? A vault track?
It's from, I'll give you this. It's from a deluxe edition of this album.
I'm going to go toward her country era, because I don't know, but I'm going to make a guess. Let's go Speak Now Deluxe Edition.
Speak Now Deluxe Edition is right.
Because typically I don't practice, but my brother's a very, strategic human being, so we practiced a little bit in the room before, but we had been practicing that song with my father our entire life, so a little old-time rock and roll. My dad's music choice, or music taste growing up is kind of aimed mine, so I love it. Okay. Gosh, we just had fun. That's all we got to do.
Did Taylor give you some tips? Because it was so good.
Taylor, she's given us tips before, but I think, Trav has won it 5 times. Yeah. So he's a karaoke expert on his own right. And he was definitely telling the dance routine, which I screwed up. But no, we had some fun with it, yeah.
Are we channeling the same energy this morning?
Oh, man. I don't know that kind of energy translates to the golf game very well. But we are, listen, I'm not a good enough golfer. I'm not going to win this thing. So I'm just looking here to have a good time.
Now, if you get a hole-in-one, how are we selling? Yeah, we're thinking big today.
Hole-in-one, we're like right to the casino, I feel like, after a hole-in-one. And I'm not even like, I feel like you got to take that luck and just keep going with it. Yeah. But today, we talked about last night, is every 3-putt you got a shotgun of beer. So the putting is going to be once you miss that first one, if you're left with a 4 or 5 footer, it's going to be a little nerve-wracking standing over that thing.
Between you and Travis, who's going to win today?
Trav.
A-list guy. Tell me about the Taylor Swift story. How did that come about? Your singing love story with Taylor Swift.
That was a fun one. We have a fun Monday night, welcome party at our hotel in Nashville for Titan University, and Taylor and Travis came, and they're like, "Hey, do you guys want to go to Broadway?" And I was like, "I would love to go to Broadway with you guys." And I was actually in the process of handing Claire and Taylor their drinks for the night, and I was like, I just got to tell her that Love Story is one of my favorite songs, definitely my favorite Taylor Swift song. And as I was telling her, it came on the speakers, and I was like, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. You don't get to sing Love Story with Taylor Swift very often, and it was just an absolute riot, and something I'll probably remember forever.
Man, you've had a good off-season, haven't you?
I've had a fun off-season.
So despite the fact that there really hasn't been any big Taylor Swift news since her insane performance at the Titan University, other Taylor-related things is always coming up, like her amazing Guinness World Record feats, as well as her impact on many countries like Switzerland during the Eras Tour. And speaking of mind-blowing, check out Taylor's heartwarming visit at the Joe DiMaggio Hospital in the next video.